About to be a Frutamere. Going red. I go all white. I go all white, my man. I go all white. Yeah. Fuck it. Y'all look pretty out there.
Something we've only seen less than a handful of times since this franchise was born back in the 90s, and that's Jacksonville hosting in the playoffs as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field. Tonight, it's the AFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway.
Here we go. Look, 52.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run it again with
I like the money, man. You right here.
He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Jadeveon Clowney wants a member of these Texans there on the stop.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
On second down, it's Stroud.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down.
Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
They pitch it to Chubb.
Get the fuck out of here.
And he's in.
Come on.
Touchdown, Houston. Nick Chubb, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Texans will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Taken in at the 3. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Play action. It's Lawrence. Man open. That's Calvin Ridley. And he is going to have the Jags first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Slot man moves right. They go play action now. Lawrence rolling to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
It's a throw again is Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A run for Nick Chubb, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
On the return, here's Agnew. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out,
They had to punt it away, this time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. A good start to the drive. That's caught out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, no.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Lawrence. And he fires one that's intercepted. There he goes left side.
I'm not sure I was down.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They go play action with Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And some room to run now. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 32-yard line. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt 10, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
We'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
He's got his receiver, Cooper. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A gain of 32 that time. They'll come out in the pistol.
Let's go. Go set. Cut.
Chubb. Touchdown, Houston. So the watch is officially on now. That ties him with Priest Holmes and Sean Alexander for 2nd place all-time on the single-season list of rushing touchdowns.
And, partner, he now just sits 1 behind LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 28. We know LT's watching. We know he'd hate to lose his record, but we also understand he has great admiration for what this man's done, and he would be a worthy successor to the crown. LaDainian Tomlinson, one of the great players, one of the great people of the NFL.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
You ready?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
In motion right is Jones. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, Lawrence steps away to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Jones will come now in motion right. Lawrence going to get this to Etienne.
Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Lawrence. Etienne bringing in another one. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
On the ready.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run with Etienne. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Well, you're going to have to stretch for this one. This is 4-down territory. They've got to get it in with the deficit that they're facing.
Absolutely. It's not the 4th quarter, but still, I think you can't be thinking 3 here.
No, if you do that, you might as well go ahead and fold up on this one, but I don't think they're built like that.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Facing this big first half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Stroud. Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So a failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Stroud on 3rd down now. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Right, 97. Right.
Stroud now on 2nd down. And Cooks hands it over the middle. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. That's going to be complete to his tight end Everett. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throw complete right side to Cooks. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks as the first half is winding down. And the Texans continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Fields this way up at the 17. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to get a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Lawrence going to throw again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. The extra point forthcoming. And this is up and good. It cuts the lead to 28-10 now. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone.
Jakeem Grant on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 66 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And again, it's Chubb. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Trayvon Walker buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at the 20. Lawrence will throw. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They go play action with Lawrence. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now Lawrence. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
On 2nd down and 4, Lawrence. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the 8th. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Hey, exit.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 3rd down, Lawrence forced out to his left. And he fires one, but...
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Adrian Amos with a pick. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Here we go.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. On the bootleg, Stroud. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Gerald Everett, 32 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 10. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Texans are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Stroud sets up the play action. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Rolling to his right. The 20. A huge play there for Houston. And even 40 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. They run. Chubb. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nick Chubb saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Texans start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Hey, Haywood.
On play action, Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on 4th down. Play action. It's Lawrence. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Lawrence going to get this to Etienne. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram, 39 yards. And the Jaguars get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go, set.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
They'll buy some time right. He's got Jordan complete right side. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Set, hut. Watch out now. 52.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They get to Stroud. Nowhere to go, and he goes down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Stroud now on 4th down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
In motion, the tight end. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They go play action now. Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Calvin Ridley, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Jaguars take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. And he's going to get into the end zone for 2. And they're back within 2 scores. Down 15 now. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Trayvon Walker makes the tackle.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Houston. Amari Cooper, 38 yards. And the Texans have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
A very solid gain of 27.
That's good for a Jaguar.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Texans will take over here just shy of the 30.
Here we go.
At their own 29-yard line.
Go.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags will take over possession here up at the 44. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
He's got a man, complete. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past